Hi, I'm Paul Perdue, and I am the infrastructure nerd. And today we're going to talk about Christmas. I know it's probably past Christmas by the time this gets out of production, but it's Christmas to me. And so we're going to talk about my son Spencer. He looked at this when we were putting Christmas tree ornaments on the other day, where I don't know if you can see it, but it says Merry Christmas, Mom and Dad, and Christmas is spelled Chrismas. And he looked at these, and he looked at these other ones. This one's not nearly as bad. But he looked at these ornaments that he had made years and years ago. Spencer's 19. And he said, his line was, "Why didn't you have me tested?" Because to him now, this looks like something that would be unacceptable. But when he was 4 years old and made this, or 6 years old and made this and spelled Christmas wrong, or when he was 10 years old and made this, and yeah, this is actually pretty good, but we won't go there. To him, there was nothing wrong with it being wrong, and there was nothing wrong with going back and doing it over and over and over again until he got to a point where now he can draw quite well, and now he can do all sorts of things with his hands and build things with wood that he never could have done when he was 6 years old or 8 years old or 10 years old. And all too often, people have the attitude that Spencer has now that he's 19 when he sees something like that of, oh, this is all I could make on my first attempt, so I'm going to stop. And they don't go beyond that first attempt or second or third or fourth or fifth or sixth attempt and get to the point where they can do something really well. Because as we get older, we expect to be able to do things perfectly on the first or second attempt. And if we don't get that, then we stop. Yet when we were kids, we would just keep drawing birds like McDonald's M's until we could actually draw a bird. And I think that's something that we need to get back to as we get older, not get away from. What do you think? What do you have that you're doing right now, or that you've done in the last day or two, that you've just pushed aside because it didn't turn out the way you expected to on the first try? That's my rant for today. What's yours?